Going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Today, this one's for the playback crew, as always, with the little explanation. Shout out to you guys. Today, I'm going to be going through my roster and kind of just seeing if a grind is possible. I don't know that I'm committing to a White Tiger grind just yet, but I really like the champion in my top 10 of champs I think ever released in this game. Really enjoy the champ. And yeah, I would like to grind, but time constraints and all that. And then I need to see just what kind of points I can rack up realistically. So I'm going to be going through my roster, maybe doing a slight bit of testing, and then also like seeing how many champs I can feed into the arena machine without hitting death matches and things like that. So that is kind of the name of the game. And then, of course, I don't know what White Tiger is going to be going for. Hold on a sec. I still have cutoffs. What was the last champ I showed cutoff for? Holy cow. Look at that. Hood and Gore. Okay, that was a while ago. I missed that little icon in the bottom left corner, man. I don't know. I don't know how some of you guys felt about it, but I thought it looked pretty good. I tried a lot of different versions before coming up with that one, and yeah, sometimes it was confusing for people, but I thought it looked pretty good, the end result. Anyway, what's up, everybody? But yeah, then of course we're gonna be showing. Brace yourselves, because this screen is gonna be bright in 3, 2, 1. Gonna be showing the arena cutoffs and kind of determining probably about 140 mil or something like that. Seems like what new champs go for these days. So. Okay, anyway. We got some slap action to do. Hold on. Slap. James, thank you very much. Really appreciate you as always. Thank you. PG, do the grind. I believe in you. Like the old days. Okay, so I mean, I know I could do the grind, because I sometimes hear this, I know you're not saying this necessarily, James, but I sometimes hear, yes, like people miss, some of the grinds I used to do, and then just the I believe in you part. I know I can still do this. There's no question about that. The question comes more down to, like, what kind of commitment will it take measuring up against my roster? But sure, if I just sat here for the 3 days, absolutely. There's no question about it. Just to make it clear to, because some people are like, oh, this guy can't do it anymore. He's washed up or something. I don't know. It's a matter of choice rather than, like, not being able to do something. This ain't like the NBA or something where it's like, oh, I think he's getting too old for this. I think you could still play mobile games at 36? Almost 37. Yeah. Evaluation time. Keyword here is value. Do you have any? Not yet. Name that movie. Someone name that movie that I just quoted. What's up, PXO Check, though? I saw you saying the evaluation time, which made me think of said movie. But who's the first one? It's Andreas, first one here, followed by Flavis Bam, Joseph Smith, Obi Don, Chris L, Elijah's Bears, Scar 33. What is up, everybody? Pixie Bell in here saying no. Deadpool Dog, Corey, PXO Check, Taco Monster. What's up? You should have just done it in secret like you always do. You're past your primal timer. Yeah. I mean, I could have done it in secret, but that's the secret stuff. I saved that for more interesting things. For an arena grind, no, I'm not going to keep that secret. PG, I was able to grind out Onslaught no problem, and I have a smaller roster than yours. I just used my 7 stars and 6 stars and put up 136 mil without any refreshes. Okay. Oh, man, excuse me. This is always such a problem, man. I ate like 40 minutes or so before firing up the stream. No burps or anything like that. But the moment I start rambling and starts talking, it's just like I just want to burp constantly. Anyway. You can play mobile games at 48. Ahem. Obidon. That's good to know. Obidon, dude, thank you for the buck as well. I didn't even see they said over buck. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. All right, so I have at least 10 years left in me. Now, I have a feeling people are like, dude, it's still so new, right? I mean, how long have mobile games been out? I mean, just video games in general. They haven't existed for even an entire lifespan of like the average lifespan of a human, or maybe it's like right about there if you count like the first ever video game. I guess technically the first ever video game was that was probably in like the freaking 1800s or something. Hold on, because I was just at it was like the what's it called, like the pinball museum or whatever. Hold on. First ever video game. What is the first ever video game? 1958. But this can't be. Well, I guess pinball was before video games. Never mind. They're all mechanical. But okay, all right. So first ever video game, Tennis for Two. Wow. Okay, 1958. I don't know if this is legit or not, but this is the first at-home video game. All right. Anyway, the point is, they're still pretty damn new in the lifespan of everything. Or I'm sorry, the history of everything. They're still pretty new, and I can guarantee you, people will be playing video games basically until the day they die. BG, I have your live stream synced up on my TV and my phone right now. BGception. Oh my god. What do we say? Dude, I have a feeling like I want to say something like extra special. Like if I'm broadcasted on two different places in your home right now, like I'm just some omniscient being or something, like nicknames, remember, eat your vegetables or something. I don't know. All right, anyway, let's get to it. So first off, before I start going through the roster, I actually didn't finish this quest from yesterday, so I'm gonna blast through this real quick. It'll only take a moment. Afternoon, what's up, Sandscript? BG, can I see your 7-star roster? Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what we're gonna be doing today, is going through the roster. We're gonna start with the 7 stars. Oh my god, that worked. That was amazing. It's funny. Yeah. Yeah, and I do like, I think it was Red Dog that said it yesterday, right? To get Deathless Guillotine to add another 7-star before doing the grind. I think that's a really good idea. So perhaps tomorrow we'll be doing that. Definitely thought about doing it today, but I'll save it for tomorrow, I think. Did you have some doubts about your roster being able to grind for White Tiger unless you are using boosts? Yeah, you think so? You think it's too weak? Maybe. I'm gonna need some help from you guys. I've been away from the arena game too long. I don't know. I don't need to use any specific thing here, right? No. I'm gonna need some help from you guys of like what triggers death matches. What rank of 6-star? If you guys have some info to share about that, is safe and what is not. Come to the strange realization that I am much worse at this game since Herc came into my life. I just watched some old footage of myself, and man, Herc was such a crutch BG. No Herc February for me. You'd think so? That's interesting. I've never felt that way about playing really OP champs myself. Even when they do make things easier, I feel like I still am very, very slowly getting better at the game. At least skill. I mean, game mechanic wise, like game knowledge wise, I don't think I'm getting better at the game. I think that came from Alliance War and having to know all the different interactions because I was so afraid to let my alliance down. Yeah, you just have to know that stuff. But in terms of like mechanical fights and stuff like that, I feel like I'm either the same that I was before or maybe slightly better, regardless of what champs I've played with. I don't know. Because you still have to, I mean, even though Herc is, you know, he crushes it, it's really like his immortality that's the busted part. You still have to do all the other stuff mid-fight to keep your skills sharp and all that. Okay, Grizzle G, I'm safely using a 6-star rank 3, rank 2, and rank 1 in a team without triggering deathmatch. Okay. That sounds like 6-star rank 2 as like the average would be fine. My roster is far weaker than yours. I managed to put up 133 mil for bullseye or at the sake of my sanity. Well, see, that's the thing. At the sake of your sanity. Listen, I've grinded to the point where I mean, here. I don't need to say anything other than what the hell is this? Oh, sorry. Okay, dude, I thought it replaced. I didn't even know they did this. I didn't even know top relics were part of the profile. Wow. Has it really been that long since I've scrolled down, or is this actually new? I really just don't think I've scrolled down in ages. I think I stopped scrolling here all the time, and I wasn't looking when I just opened my profile just now, and I thought these were just like my top champs, and I'm like, what the hell kind of bug is this? I didn't realize that was there. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway, what I was gonna say is, yeah, I've burned my sanity before with a roster that was not quite up to the level of. I mean, I say not quite up to the level of being able to do the grind, but really, I was like top 1,000 at the point that I did the 1206 grind. At one point, I was like around top 600 in the world for base hero rating. Before, you know, there was like just more and more and more offers, and then I got boxed out of that, and then started dropping rating and all. But yeah, so even when my roster was like at its best, sometimes the grinds weren't enough. I think I missed on this 1206 grind. I believe this one was for Mr. Sinister, a champ that is kind of laughable at the moment, who, yeah, sure, he's got a couple of niche uses on defense, I guess, but like that's it. If you can get 130 mil, that's a guaranteed white tiger. Dab, you think so? Because, hold on, let's go. Okay, again, brightness warning. Brace yourselves. I'm about to go to a bright browser window here. It's let's see. So 6-star featured. Okay, bullseye. Wow, yeah, okay. Maybe you're right, because bullseye went 128, and this is for rank 332. And he is a very strong, capable defender. What about, okay, so onslaught. Wow, onslaught only went for 121. Dude, I really thought this number was 141. Maybe I was just thinking of this number. I when we looked last time, though, I knew that this was nowhere near the cutoff. So okay, that's a bit more promising. I really thought I was gonna have to push like 140 minimum, and then maybe like 150 to be safe. Okay, 130 seems pretty good. Yeah, 130 does seem pretty good. Okay. All right. Feels good. It's a little bit better. It's already a nice little positive thing. T-Pizzle, thank you very much for the book. And all they would have to do is, when his immortality triggers, it takes 6 feats of strength. Takes away the ability to just spam 20% revives with no skill. Maybe. 6 is pretty high. You might be on the right track there. I feel like taking away 6 is quite a bit, but then again, I don't know. I guess you get them back and there's synergy. I don't know. Either way, he's not getting nerfed. I don't even know if I want to go down this rabbit hole again. It's fun to talk about sometimes, but for some people, it really bothers them to hear that there's even a possibility that something could be changed in this game in a way that they don't like. But yeah, it wouldn't be a terrible idea, I don't think, T-Pizzle. He'd still be incredibly strong, but it would affect the ability to just, pop a 20% revive, and that's it. Okay. Maybe take 4. Yeah, maybe 4 is maybe a bit more reasonable sounding. All right, T-Pizzle, thank you very much. Mustafa, thank you very much for the loony as well. Just saying, yo, what's up, Miss PPG? Mustafa, it's only been about less than 24 hours. So, of course, yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? If we're not together every minute of every day, I don't even know what life is. How could I even breathe? Okay. Dude, thank you very much for the loony. Let me see. So, all right. This is my current 7-star roster. I've got 18. Could get 19 with Deathless Guillotine. I could potentially open up at one of the... Ooh, wait. Loyalty too, right? The loyalty one reset. So, I mean, technically, it not guaranteed to give me a new one. I could double up on something that I have already gotten. Dude, I'm like stressing this crystal because I just ranked and ascended Howard the Duck. And as much as I wanted Howard the Duck as a 7-star, it will feel like I just burned those resources on the 6-star one. All for that stupid challenge. All for that stupid challenge. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, so there could be another one there potentially. And then the Incursion Crystal as well. This one is more than likely going to be it's gonna be open. It's not right this second, but more than likely I am gonna have to pop this one open just because I'm gonna cap out on artifacts either way. And damn, do I want that Angela? The Hulky B dupe honestly wouldn't be bad either. So yeah, this crystal I'm pretty psyched about. 2 days. Okay, I gotta open it before the next 2 days. Ideally. What do you get for duping a 7-star? You get Titan shards, which the Titan crystal is kind of like the featured crystal of the 7 stars in a way. So far, I think it's been a fine system. It's technically a system that makes it even more difficult for free-to-play players to open. But I don't necessarily think that's a terrible thing. I think it's better for most players to be popping basics anyway. So, I kind of like the system that they have for it. Okay. But yeah, that would bring things up. Hold on, before we go to 6 stars, I want to play a few rounds here, and just to get the streak built up. This one's the featured one, actually, right? Not with Kindred. Kindred is basic. Dude, Kindred would be a good champ to get right now. He probably goes so cheap, and that dude is such an a-hole on defense. Ugh. Alright, anyway. Let me run a little bit of this. Honestly, I'm just going to even put in some 5 stars here. Throw in some really weak stuff to start. I just want to get the multiplier up. Why don't you open it right now, Deej? Don't even try. Not this again. Don't try to convince me to open crystals. You don't play Alliance War? There's not much point in saving loyalty? Yeah, I know, but when they update the crystal... Yes, I honestly thought they were going to update it by now already. I'm pretty surprised that that crystal has not been updated. It's not necessarily a bad thing that they haven't. Because if it is updated more frequently, then yeah, it does kind of incentivize hoarding more. Plus, then you have like such a low chance to get these champs. I mean, I guess they would be added to the basic anyway, but anyway, Jacob, thank you very much for the buck saying, do you have any 7-star crystals to open? So I'll check that too, but I don't know that I have any 7-star basics. Maybe even pulling the trigger on any 1 or 2 gems you have. Yeah, I could certainly rank up some champs. I don't think it's that serious where I need to maximize every little point though. I think right now I'm more concerned about just the number of champs I have in total rather than caring too much about their rank. Because yeah, you absolutely get more points for ranking up champs, but it's a small amount. And maybe I would upgrade a couple of them, but not a ton. All right, Mustafa, thank you very much for another couple loonies. And maybe today I'll get the shout out at the end. Perhaps. We'll see. Only one way to find out. Dude, thank you very much for the toonie. Quite possibly. What? Hold on. What are the what's the Canadian money system look like below loonies? If you don't know, toonie is a $2 coin. Loonie is a $1 coin. They have like Canadian nickels and stuff, right? Because I mean I've gotten those in change in the past, but dude, I don't even know the last time I got change from something. Everything is like credit card these days, you know? What's that kind of money system looking like? I was about to break down this toonie. Luke, thank you very much for the buck. Luke, where are you at? BG, what's the math look like on adding a new 7-star to the roster for a whole grind? So I can give you proper advice on the risk/reward. Wait, hold on. Let me read this again. What's the math look like on adding a new 7-star to the roster? What do you mean, what's the math looking like to add a new 7-star? I don't know what you're talking about. There's a lot of numbers that could be at play here, but I'm not sure which number you're after. Arena points wise? Oh, like how much, what does a 7-star contribute towards the grind? I don't know. That's why I'm building up the multiplier right now. I want to test. It's been that long since I've grinded that. I mean, I'm sure someone in the chat could have just said it, but that's why I'm building the multiplier so that I can do it. Technically, you can get the info without having the multiplier there, but I don't want to risk, like, I don't know, somehow thinking the number is different than what it actually is. And this only takes a couple minutes and just would prevent some silly math error or something like that. So then we can do an easy calculation of the approximate numbers I'd be looking for running through all my 7-stars and 6-stars and all that. Unlikely since he's never been down there. Down where? BG has an accent from LA. Have I been to LA? Where is LA exactly? I've only been to California one time, and I definitely didn't stay in LA. I just don't know if I've like passed through it or not. Yeah. Quarter, nickel, dime, pennies are retired. Okay. Gotcha. Is BG Canadian? Oh, dude, if I was Canadian, I wouldn't be asking about their coin system. Listen, I might not be the brightest person ever. Well, poor choice of words, because I'm pretty bright. But I might not be the smartest person ever. But I would at least know what coins are used in my homeland. Don't you need to turn on recoils too? Yes. Won't that inflate the numbers? A tad, barely. The calculations, I don't believe they've changed. The way that it works is there's a flat point total based on the star rating of your champion. Then you gain points based off of the ratings of both the attacking champion and the defending champion. And that, I believe, is like 0.3 per PI. Is it 0.3 or 0.03? Jeez. Yeah, these numbers, man. It's been too long. And then there's actually a separate calculation for PI gained through synergy. Some people really like to run synergies in Arena. I think it is an absolute waste of time. It was a waste of time before Arena Express became a thing, and man, I can't imagine anybody doing it now that Arena Express is here. But for those of you like myself that don't have Arena Express, don't waste your time. But any PI gained from synergies, I believe it was 0.6 rather than 0.3. It was something to that effect. So you technically did gain more points from running synergies, but it was such a small number of points that if it took you even just a few seconds to assemble that team, you've just shot yourself in the foot, because now you're gaining fewer points. Arena, it's in many ways, it's the number that you actually care about is like points per minute. Now if you only had a few champions to your name and you weren't able to just like infinitely cycle them through, yeah, some of these other factors could matter, but the reality is you just got to go fast. So that's the thing that really matters. So all that to say, yes, recoils, they definitely add points, and I'm not going to be turning them on right now to get that more accurate estimate, but I know it you only boost it by a tad bit, so it's okay. We can use that as a way to, like, you know, I'll stick with whatever number we're estimating now. That way we'll be safe, or I'll be safe when turning on recoils, to say like, okay, I know I'm gonna gain a tiny bit more, so that'll cover any sort of you know, match losses or something like that. For the jerks that are running you know, bullseye in Arena or something like that. So the question becomes X amount of points with a new champ, and do they add value to the roster as a bonus versus pulling a dupe and no extra points but potentially a good dupe or safe for next? Yeah. We're gonna figure all that stuff out. When it comes to the other crystals, the loyalty and what's it called, incursion crystals, there's not really much risk because they're not updating yet. So BG just got Paragon by ranking up my 6-star Domino. Opened a Paragon crystal to celebrate and got 7-star Domino. Whoa. Well, congrats on Paragon. But what a funky situation. Oh man. I bet you wish you ranked up someone else other than Domino, huh? You see, that's how I feel. Where if I would love to get the Duck as a 7-star. Would absolutely love it. I don't even think he needs to be awakened for most situations. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he really needs to be awakened. But yeah, for most situations, I don't think he needs to be awakened. And I would rather just have him than rank up a rather him as a 7-star than rank up the 6-star. But it's too late. I already ranked up the 6-star. So now I'm afraid to pop this damn thing. Okay, White Mommy, what's up, dude? I see you saying something on Twitter. Ooh. Let's get hyped. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, his characters look pretty sweet. Damn, nice job as always, dude. Very nice. If you haven't seen it, the new characters, on the right here, this is Ironheart, and on the left, this is Dust. Those are the two characters that will be arriving in February. I don't know anything about them yet, so I don't know which one I'm looking forward to more, but they look pretty cool. Some good potential there. Okay. Chris set it over 5. Chris, thank you very much. Dude, first super chat, man. Thank you. Saying I'm here. Wait, hold on a sec. This is the wrong Chris I was about to look at. Well, I don't see a message from this Chris. So I'll read the other Chris message that I was about to read too. I'm here to protest. BG doing arena is malarkey. Whoa. Dude, this is a family-friendly channel. You out here throwing down the M word like that? Dang, dude. Whew. Kidding, BG. How you doing this evening, bald man? When's the new spring selection of bald caps coming? Dude, let me tell you, soon, and you are going to love it. The spring collection is by far the best spring collection that we've had since the company started. It's a lot of, we're taking a lot of risks, a lot of chances, but I don't want to spoil anything, but you know, keep your eyes peeled on the website, check the link in the description, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about very soon. Okay, Chris, I still don't see a message in the chat from you, but wait, someone else is saying congratulations. Is it just me that can't see the message? I mean, I see a tweet from you. I was going to see if it was a tweet, and I do see a tweet. I think this is you. Saying, hey, Baldy, look what I managed to get my hands on today. Oh, dude. The freaking Mythic title. Dang. Dang, dude. Sick. Okay, I was about to say, this has to be for Necropolis, right? The Necropolis could not defeat these summoners. Dang, Pepe was the first one, huh? Sick, dude. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, number 8. Damn. Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats, dude. I'm assuming, yeah, this has to be you. I still don't see any message in the chat, so sometimes the chat's busted. It must be, I feel like YouTube definitely has something against Twitter. It's really annoying. But a lot of messages that say Twitter in them end up not showing. But yeah, congrats, dude. Congrats. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I've got the multiplier built up. That's all I needed to see. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in 7 stars, but I'm actually not gonna throw in my highest ones, and I'm just gonna go with rank 1 champions, and I'm even gonna choose from like the middle here. Again, I'll get a little bit more when I throw in champs like Hulk. Or any of these that are ranked up, or even just the high PI ones. But we'll use that as like the rounding, just to really make sure we're safe, knowing that I can eke out a few more points for any sort of matches lost. So let me get a little notepad open. Okay. All right. Oh, God, I can't believe they're still charging 250 gold for this. Ugh. All right. And I always pick the top, almost always pick the top one. Occasionally I'll pick a different one if I see an easier defender, but I am just going to pick the top one. And dang, we got some class advantage. Okay. Cool. So it's roughly 100,000 points per 7-star. I'll play it out, but that makes the math pretty easy, that it will be just a hair under 100k, and I'll kind of round up just to make things easy. And then after this, I will run 6 stars. The 6 stars may have to run 1 or 2 variations, because I do have enough champs that are ranked up that, yeah, it might need to see that. Dude, something popped up on that button. I think there was a different text there than I remember seeing in the past. I want to not click continue this time and see what the hell that said. It really threw me off for a second there. What the heck was that? With recoils on, it probably would be 100k as well. Okay, what did that text say? Huh? Their combination? What is that? That's definitely a different language. I can make out that probably says combination. Maybe different or change. I don't know what ver means. It's view matchup. Is that okay? View matchup. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Okay. That's definitely not a bug. You're right. This is not a bug. This is the Rosetta Stone update that will teach different languages as you play the game. I believe it or not, I'm joking when I say this, of course. But I actually have thought about playing games in different languages as a way to kind of learn. Because think about it, man. I've seen these words a million times. Maybe Arena, since I haven't played in a while. There's a couple things that are throwing me for a loop. But if you know, after I do this a few times, I could just play in a different language and start to familiarize myself with the different words and stuff like that. It's not the worst idea, I guess. Been meaning to ask you how you prepare your beans. I just throw them in a pressure cooker. Do you add rice, lime, salsa? I feel like I should already know this. It's just black beans. I throw them in a pressure cooker. There's a button that actually says beans on the thing that I press with water, of course, beans and water. And then after they're cooked, then I mix them with other stuff. Typically like corn and beans. That's like the bread and butter, believe it or not, more so than rice and beans. Of course, sometimes there's rice involved. Of course, sometimes there's any other number of ingredients involved, but those two are the foundation with hot sauce. And then you can add in veggies or meat or whatever you want to add in. Pretty sure those foods go with pretty much anything. Okay. Abdo, what is this? What is this, though? I see the hashtag Abdo raid from Henach. I see from Henach the hashtag Are You Serious? What am I serious about here? What are you talking about? Okay, I'm most curious about the other stuff. For me, it's typically, like I said, hot sauce, which is why I don't add any salt when I'm cooking, because there's a crap ton of salt in the hot sauce that I'm adding, so it's not needed anywhere else. And then usually just some other veggies, whatever I feel like that day. That's usually what I have with it. Okay, hold on a sec. We're ver combination. Let's go back to that. Oh, it doesn't even allow you to. I'm trying to ver my combination, man. What the hell? All right, let me hit continue. I was gonna go back a screen because Mustafa said it over 10 saying BG check Twitter, check X. Okay, all right, I'll check in just a sec. Carrots and peas are good in rice, absolutely. I love carrots. Carrots are usually added in a lot of stuff I have. Shredded carrots, they're good. Just add that nice crunch. All right, here's my point total though. It's about 100k each, just a hair under, but with recoils on 100k. So, 100k points each. All right. Let me see something too. Okay. All right, that's what I thought. It's on the old 6-star timer. Okay. So you can get those in twice a day. Okay, cool. 11-hour cooldown. Cool. All right. Let me see here. Mustafa, what's your name on Twitter? Because I don't think I have a Mustafa here. Yeah, I don't think I do. If you have if your Twitter account is not set, is set to private as well, that could be a reason I didn't get the tweet. But maybe you just have a different name. Let me know what the different name is. All right, the gamer. Thank you very much for the 5 saying. For my 3rd 6-star, I pulled Sabretooth. Okay, for my 4th, I pulled Black Widow Deadly Origin. Are any of these good? Yeah, so I would say Sabretooth, not really. Sabretooth's his most useful feature, I would say, is that he has he's part of the synergy. The synergy. He's one of like the strongest synergies for Omega Red, which was at one point in time like top of the top champion in the game, and he's still useful, but yeah, there's a lot of other champs these days competing for those spots. So Sabretooth himself, not really that useful. He's got a pretty cool synergy you could check out with Sasquatch as well, but unfortunately I would classify that as a dud. And I was just saying yesterday, it would be awesome if Sabretooth got buffed. I really hope he gets buffed at some point. But I would say don't rank Sabretooth. Your 5 stars are going to be better. The Black Widow Deadly Origin, however, which I refer to as Black Widow Deodorant a lot of times because the Deadly Origin, D-O, I don't know, deodorant. Anyway, Black Widow Deodorant, I think she's pretty good. And she's not the absolute strongest champ in the game by any means, but she's not bad. And one of her tags in game is Mercenary. Let's go take a look. Actually, I'm gonna go to the 5-star. You can see just one of my ascended 5 stars here. One of her tags is Mercenary, and actually this month is a good example. There's a couple things going on this month in like the special objectives that require you to have a Mercenary champ. And if you look at Aunt May, this website I just found, what a coincidence, and you go to filter, and I mean you can see there's 262 champs, right? And this is even not up to date with 2024 yet, so there's more than that. You go to Mercenary, and there's not that many, only 23 in the game. So, and a lot of these are a little on the underwhelming side, you know? There's our boy Sabretooth again. So, when you need a Mercenary, I actually think that Black Widow Deodorant here is one of the better options. So, I think that's a good pull. I think it's worth, investing in a bit. You still might get more mileage out of some of the 5 stars you have if you have some of the really powerful ones like Hercules or Doom or something. But, yeah, that's a solid pull, I would say. Dude, thank you very much for the 5. All right, Mustafa, let me see. 546 Robo. Let me see. Okay, I do have something from you. Let's see. Thoughts on the roster? Let's see where we're at here. Okay, so you got 6, 7 stars. You got some good ones. I would love to get a shocker myself. But yeah, the Dragon Man, even Mangok for defense. This is cool. I don't know much about Fix It. I think he needs his dupe, from what I've been told, but that's a cool champion too. Got a lot of 6 stars, including some of the newer ones like Wolf and Photon. Okay, here's the damn dude, 25k PI, not even max ranked, just the ascended. I guess that, yeah, never mind, that's about right. Of course, that is about right. No man, yeah, your roster's looking good. You got some of the essentials ranked up like Mags and Scorpion, and then some of the powerhouses like Kate, Hercules, Shang-Chi, all that. Roster's looking good, dude. Hold on. Is there one champion? Okay, most importantly, I see no stealth Spidey. So, yeah, your roster is looking real good. It's beautiful. Alright, let me get out of here. Let me turn this off. Oh my god. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. Dude, thank you for the 10. Frisky Dart's added over 10 as well. Frisky Dart, thank you very much. Saying, evening BG, I have an important question. Gladiator has a synergy that says heavy attacks are passively unblockable while Gladiator is alive. Am I tripping, or is this the dumbest thing I've ever read? What? The hell? You know why this might be? Maybe someone in the chat has already said this, so I'm sorry. I did not looking at chat for this just yet. Wait, where is it? This was the one at the top? No. What I was gonna say is synergies don't they don't work on defense, so that might be why. But hold on, heavy attacks. Okay, it's this one right here. Punk's Pizzazz. The hell? Heavy attacks are passively unblockable if Gladiator's alive. Okay, so this is for your other champions too. And they gain plus 10% attack rating if Sorcerer Supreme is alive, plus 750 crit rating if Hulk Rags is alive, and 400 crit rating if Question Mark is alive. Frisky Dart, I think you're losing it. Because this makes perfect sense to me, buddy. This is the whole thing of like Fury. When Fury is dead, his synergy changes, you know? This is just saying that he has to be alive. Then these other champions get this effect. Like, he gets it too. So yeah, sure, for Gladiator himself, it sounds a little funny, but this is for all 4 of these champions. Gladiator, and then the 3 others there, including the question mark. Spider-Punk confirmed. Is that who you think's in here? JX probably has like a prediction that is, I'm sure, spot on about this. O'Brien, is there a particular pick of you that you want me to use for the meetup promotional stuff? Oh my god. Or should I just Gran? Is that Grab, I guess? The most ridiculous one I have. Whatever pick you want to use there, friend. Afternoon all on time Clink. What's up, Ms. Jane? Okay. Aquafiend. Frisky Dart, dude, thank you once again. Hold on. Before we go to Aquafiend here. All champs are unblockable. Heavy attacks are ready, though. Oh, that's why you're saying it. I was going to say, was there something else? So, not exactly. Wait, did you send over? Okay, you said, I'm drunk, I'm sorry. Oh, man, it's okay. Thank you very much for another 10. So, not exactly. All heavy attacks are not unblockable. They kind of are, but what about stand your ground? There's technically some champs that could block heavy attacks. It is one of the potentially unfortunate sides of things in this game. Some people really like it, so I only say potentially unfortunate because I think for me it's a little unfortunate where there's like such a level of nuance to this game that I really feel like it exceeded where things should have been. But there's also no way around it because when they were developing this game, they couldn't develop 10 years into the future, you know? So they're dealing with very complicated systems, and then sometimes they have to counter very subtle effects or abilities. And yeah, you would think, oh yeah, of course, heavy attacks, they're unblockable already. So what's the point of this? It's the same reason of like, why would you need more than minus 100% ability accuracy or something like that? Well, because it turns out some champs have 1,000% ability accuracy, and yeah, it's all a bit silly at times. Speaking of silly, White Mummy, with another Twitter check. We obtained footage of me trying a new spring collection from the Bald Cap Company for anyone who's interested. Well, Abdul, I think you might have found your pick. Mother of God. Oh, White Mummy. There you go. Ridiculous and awesome as always, buddy. Okay. Frisky Dart, dude, thank you again for another 10. Oh, man. I hope you don't regret the drunken super chats in the morning. Thank you, dude. Aquafiend, thank you for the buck as well. Saying. BG, mind checking Twitter when you have the time. Thanks. Yeah, sure. Okay, here we go. Rate these weird things that I have around my house, sir. A weird thing. This is just a dog. 10 out of 10. Dogs are awesome. I see some more legs back here. Is that what's in this next picture? Yup, looks like it. Another 10 out of 10, dude. Dogs are 10 out of 10. What can I say? Boo. No, I'm just kidding. Cats are pretty cool, but they ain't 10 out of 10, man. This is awesome though. What is this? Is this a shirt or a blanket? What is this thing? Look at 9 out of 10 is not bad. Matrix Winnie the Pooh. Okay, well, not as cool as the cat, so I guess we'll just deduct one more point. 8 out of 10. There you go. All right, we need to get back to testing here. Yuki with them 6 Polish bucks though as well with the banana. Yuki, thank you very much. Yuki. Hi, Brian. Quick question. People throw hundreds of dollars at you to play other games, like Elden Ring, but you say you don't have the time for that, yet you can grind for a featured champ? Such a Brian thing. Wow. Yuki, I will do my best to explain. It definitely does sound weird. You're right. But the way I see it is this. I would like to play other games from time to time. However, any time away from MCOC... First off, I want to keep playing MCOC too. It's not like, oh, I like MCOC, gosh darn, is getting in the way of me playing other games. It's not that way. But I'm just saying for other games specifically, sometimes if I play a different game, it would give a feeling of abandoning the people. You know, Abido always said he's the man of the people. Well, he's a liar. A true man of the people looks like this. No, I'm just kidding. That's a cartoon whale, Brian. Okay, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I only, there's only a certain amount of time. Everyone only has a certain amount of time, right? And I feel like I've already carved out time in my day for MCOC. So for something else to take away from that, that's kind of how it feels playing a different game. Plus, a feature grind is significantly less time than Elden Ring. Elden Ring, Easy was saying, is like 100 hours or something. Because then there's the option like, okay, well, why don't I just play Elden Ring until I complete that? Okay, but then why don't I just do a new account challenge instead of doing that? Because I want to do that too. And you see, like the whole balance of it, it's really tough. And all we can do in life is do our best, whether you are a person on YouTube playing video games or you're a person just playing video games, period. There's only enough time for things in life, you know. Yuki, thank you very much for the 6 Polish bucks. All right, I want to test next 6 stars, but I don't want to use these 2. What I will do, however, is I will use these champs that are about 20k PI. And we'll load these in here. And I want to see what these give. These are 6-star rank 4. And once again, picking the easiest option. Let's see. Okay, cool. So it's a tad bit under 90k for each of them with recoils, probably about 90k. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Mustafa, thank you very much for another 20 loonies. Holy loonies. And BG, whatever rank up by favorite champ, OG Spidey, I beg you to give him a chance. Well, you're right. I haven't given OG Spidey a chance yet. I've heard such conflicting things. I've heard from a lot of people he's pretty underwhelming, pretty disappointing. And then I've heard from others that those people are lying, and just because he doesn't have the craziest numbers, you know, people are underrating him, and he's actually like pretty good. So I don't know, maybe he actually is pretty good. Maybe he is worth giving the time of day. For now, I'm just a neutral person towards OG Spidey, where this is not going to kill him. Oh no. Oh good, he's still dead. Where yeah, I don't really have a formed opinion on the champ yet. So who knows? I don't know when I'll get a chance to play him, but if I got him as a 7-star, that would certainly make me more likely to play him. But I don't want him as a 7-star, because I also hear that his dupe is pretty important, so... That's not going to hit. What am I doing? That was way too far away. Okay, I do not want her to put me to sleep. Uh-oh. No, I was just going to use my special. Good though. Alright, Mustafa, dude, thank you so much for the generosity. Dab saying OG Spidey's the definition of mid. Okay, I mean, you know, that's not the worst. Could be worse. Definitely be worse. But yeah. Okay, let's move on to some rank 3s. I believe all of these champs are rank 3. I'm gonna find ones that are like, yeah, these 15,000 guys right here. Let's see, 6-star rank 3. And it's not going to be that big of a difference from the rank 4, but it will be a bit different. The PI not only of your champs change, but the PI of the opponents typically changes as well. So goes down in both cases. Okay, and yeah, this is a little over 75 K PI. Okay. At least Void gets used by top tier players in both Alliance War and Battlegrounds. I never see OG Spidey get used. What are you doing anyway? Trying to see how slowly you can hit the milestones in Arena? Abby, no. I have it in the title. You can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm evaluating my roster to see if I can grind for WT, aka White Tiger. Because I don't know if I'm going for the grind yet, but if it doesn't look like too bad of a grind, then I'm much more likely to do it. Alright, Super Dirty Pickle with a fave, saying there are worse things out there than having a heavily coated salad Ryan Grant. Oh my god. I mean, hanging on a wall at this point, you know? Just fully need to embrace the salad quote. Had to catch myself the first time she threw her special because I hadn't checked if she was awake or not. I was like, which way do I dash? Super Dirty Pickle, thank you very much for the 5. Much appreciated. I wonder, you know, what if I did actually every time there was a it's way too late now, but every time I said something either stupid or somehow halfway smart that was kind of stupid sounding. Ah, jeez. Am I gonna die? Yes. Okay. Well, anyway, I was gonna say if I actually like printed those out, submitted them to a quote book or something, you know. Who knows? I could have made it in there. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna say 75 KPI in those, even though it was a little bit over, especially the last one. If I didn't lose that round, it would have been a good bit higher, but. We're going with slightly low numbers. That way we could round up and be safe. All right. So that's that. Let's do a little bit. Actually, let me throw rank 2s in there. Let's see. This guy is rank 2, right? Sure is. Okay. I'm gonna throw in... Emma's also rank 2, right? Sure is. Okay. So, rank 2s. If rank 2 is still fine and safe, all 3 in this case are roughly the same PI, and I don't want to fight Terax, so I'm gonna pick the bottom one. Okay. Alright, so this is about 75k as well. It wasn't enough of a drop-off. Cool. Really, like, I mean, I might even need to get onto the infinite streak, because I think on the infinite streak I wouldn't be fighting as high of PI opponents, so I think I'm kind of contaminating my own numbers here. Crud. Just kind of realized that. Someone may have said that in the chat too, and if so, sorry I didn't see your message. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get on the actual infinite streak. Grrr. Super Dirty Pickle saying, I don't like it because it is stupid, I like it because it is beautiful. Thank you. It's just a sound statement all around. Well, thank you very much. Oh, man. Oh, whoops. Thought that would do something else. Right. Seriously, I know it's BG's off week, but what the F are you doing? This is the most easily answered question ever. What are you talking about? Dude, I haven't done an arena grind in a long time. I'm just getting some calculations, and then I can add it up. It's not that hard to figure out, yes. I don't understand why you give me a hard time for trying to figure out an estimation of numbers. What the F, man? Dude, Super Dirty Pickle, thank you very much for another 10 once again, dude. For real. You guys are super generous tonight. We do have a problem in the community of people confusing fun champs and good champions. They are not always the same. This is true. This is very, very true. I think OG Spidey's good, but looking at how much he has used and how he actually plays, he's not very good. You know, I actually think it's sometimes better for people to not like your favorite champ. it's better for one not real reason, sort of, and then an actual real reason. The real reason is that if fewer people are playing that champion, then fewer people are familiar with his abilities, and you can sort of catch them off guard if you put them on defense, or the opponent might underestimate them if you're using them on attack. Or like they might put down what they think is going to trap you, and really you're like, I got the perfect counter right here. So it's actually 100% beneficial in that regard. The part that's like, is it good, or is it just in our heads kind of thing, is like, the less a champ is used, kind of the cooler it is to be playing that champ, you know? It's not, you know, like I said, it might be something that's just in our heads. But I think it's cooler, like, if, like, I genuinely like Howard the Duck. There's a lot of other champs that are pretty popular that I play. I mean, Doom is the second most popular champ in the game for the longest time, right behind Hercules, and I used them all the time. And it didn't matter to me that other people were playing. It didn't matter. Like, I liked him, so I played him. But I always had more fun playing a champ like Howard the Duck. That's like, oh, not everybody likes this guy. That's crazy, because I love playing this guy. And it just kind of added on to the fun. Is it a real thing, or is it just in my head? What's the difference, maybe? I don't know. But I think it's... I don't really try to convince other people to like the champs I like, partially for that reason. Now, I do try to convince people to like the champs I like if I think they're going to benefit from it, like King Groot here. It's going to save resource, of course I'm going to tell people to play King Groot. Save your units, people. Dude, look at King Groot's butt. You would think a guy this big, he goes to sit down on something that small, it's just not going to support him very well. You know what I mean? All right, I'm sorry. Okay. Do I need? All right, let me do this. I'm just going to blast my way to the infinite streak at this point. We'll get there, but I can probably do the calculations already with this info. I just want to make sure I'm not contaminating the info. Clipped? Oh, send it to Simon. I don't care. What's up, Messiah? Howard is Sig 1, rank 5 Ascended champ at Sig 1, everybody. Whoa! You've got a snitch on me for it. I'm also not playing him the correct way right now, you know? Hey, I got Sigs that other champs need. More than Howard. King Groot's butt looks like an owl face. Prove me wrong. Whoa. An owl face, huh? Oh, T-Pizzle, thank you for the book. I was just reading those messages. I don't know that I can prove you wrong. Maybe that's how it was designed. Maybe they wanted his ass to look like an owl. Kind of wish that's how mine looked. You know? BG, do you think it's best to get most 5 stars to rank 3 and 6 stars to rank 1 level 25 for arena grind? So, this is a good question. However, it's a bit deeper than that. I would say it depends on your situation. Much like anything in this game, it depends is the answer. Because if you are low on gold or low on ISO, you need to... Okay, I'm done. Good night, people. Unsub. Whoa! Hashtag what an ass. Whoa! Where's the unsub come from? We're playing the game soon. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. Wow, look at the PI difference here. You can have a match that is 36,000, listed as hard, by the way. Or you can have a match that's almost 100,000 PI, also listed as hard. They're about as difficult as one another. They're both difficult. But yeah, my rank 4s here are only giving just over 75 KPI, so. Okay, sorry. If you're low on gold or low on ISO, I wouldn't bother ranking champs for the arena so much. You gotta feed that to your strongest champions. They'll allow you to, you know, continue progressing in the game. And yeah, your arena grinds won't be as easily, you know, completed, but it's not like you can't grind with those top champions at least. And you can still throw in the other champs to get the grind started, or, you know, put them in a different arena or whatever. So that's my recommendation there if you're short on those resources. If you're not short on those resources, then yeah, absolutely rank everything, anything and everything that you can. And rank the champs for whatever arena you're focusing on. It still goes a little bit deeper than that though, because, you know, champions, they give different amounts of points. It's based on the star level. So you're eventually going to hit a point in this game where you don't want to run 5 stars in the arena because it just won't be worth the time for you if you're just doing like a regular milestone grind. And in that case, believe it or not, it might be more beneficial for you to rank up 4 stars to go into the lowest level arena. Can't even remember the name of it off the top of my head. But yeah, if you have the resources, absolutely. One last thing to add to it is that the minimum rank or rating that your champions has to not trigger death matches, it's an ever-moving goalpost. Because right now you might be fine. I mean, I don't even know if this is true or not, but you might be fine at, you know, 5-star rank 3, if that's the safe spot. But what happens when the top champs move on to 7-star rank 4? Or even there's just more rank 3s flowing around? Well, we've seen it a dozen times before. The safe champs to throw into the arena, that also changes. This is not going to do enough damage, is it? Oh, come on. I thought I blocked. Don't throw it. Don't. Okay, good. Mustafa sending over another loony. Thank you very much. Where are you at? Let's see. Last one was Night Casey. I never tested him more. Usually bring to counter Dormammu or Mojo. That for Spidey? I mean, yeah, but I think Quicksilver is better than Spidey 2099. Yeah, if that's the one you're talking about, never bring to war. I don't know. I've seen Spidey 2099. He came out shortly before I stopped playing Alliance War. And at that time, at least, he was really strong in war. Karate Man was taking out some of the most difficult nodes with him, the mini bosses and stuff. I don't know if that's still true, but yeah. Okay, you said I ascended my Spidey 29 because I love him, even if he isn't the greatest. Okay. A fan of the Spideys, I see. Okay. Oh wait, maybe it was this one right after the super chat. Did you think the better the champ, the harder it should be to play? No, not always. I don't think the two need to be you know, correlated in that way. I think it needs to be a balance of both. So you need some champs that are pretty easy to play, but are regarded as some of the strongest. And then you need some champs that are very hard to play, but regarded as the strongest. The only thing I don't really like is when a champ is hard to play, and even when you play them correctly, they're still weak. So my example of this is Taskmaster. I still think he's one of the more difficult champs in this game to play. And you just don't get enough reward for it. If Kangajang is in here, I'm so sorry for saying this. But also, you've heard me say it 1,000 times over the years, so you're probably over it at this point. I don't know. But, yeah, Taskmaster. And the thing is, it's not that what you have to do to play Taskmaster is that mechanically challenging compared to, like, some of the newest champs these days. It's just that he's like a bit clunky in exactly the way he was designed. They could tweak his kit a bit to smooth him over, and he would still be a little bit challenging to play, but he wouldn't be anywhere near as challenging as he currently is. The biggest change that I always wanted to see with him was, like, Taskmaster, the way he works is you have to copy what your opponent does. If they threw a medium, you have to throw a medium. If they threw a heavy, you have to throw a heavy. God, I can't even remember exactly when you have to do that stuff. It's been so long. But anyway, when you have to copy their special, if they throw a special 2, you also have to throw a special 2. And I think that's silly, because there's some times where you just cannot do that. There's so many nodes in this game that prevent you from even getting to a special 2. And yeah, not every champ should be used in every situation or whatever. That's fine to say, but I mean, he's really on the extreme end of it where it's like, dude, this is... You might, like, you just delete him from the game unless you're willing to make this change. That's how I feel about him. And I have deleted him from my game, at least. Javzon, best character, very easy to play. Pretty easy to play, yeah. Definitely one of the best. I don't know that I would say the best. Still got probably a couple of sorcerer builds above T-Pizzle. Hammered in, of course. I went for every champ from Lady D to Kushala using almost only 6 stars and 7 stars, and very occasionally down to 5-star rank 4, but we just run out of time. I've heard some mention of maybe rank 1 6 stars now triggering death matches. Anyone know if that's true? I've heard that too, Abido. The King of Jang is slander, how dare you? And you claim to be a true hashtag man of the people. For shame, Brian, for shame. I regret saying that. That's your thing. You go ahead and be the man of the people. I am merely a man. A man who likes to wear a duck suit and pretend to be part of the Mighty Ducks because it's the greatest organization in existence. But a man nonetheless. Algorithm changes based on our roster, so higher average roster growth means lower ranks or lower ranks will / might trigger death matches like 99k team power. Is that true? I haven't heard of anything like that, Eternity Null. I didn't think it was based off of any sort of average total roster thing. Can anyone else confirm that that's actually a thing? Or if there's any proof or something? Because I have been out of the arena game for a while, so I could be wrong. But I was still very much in on the discussions from when Tipped was updating the arena to what it currently is. Yowza. Why did I go down ranks? I'm not quite on the infinite streak just yet. Oh no. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Time to, I'm gonna focus up a little bit. This isn't that bad. One thing about rosters growing stronger is that deathmatches actually aren't as hard as they once were. I want to dash back and hold block, but am I gonna get a chance to? There we go. Okay. Good damage. Bait this. Alright, we're looking pretty good. He cocooned me, but... Oh, jeez. Cocooned again. We're looking pretty good for this one. The domino one is by far the scariest, but even the Hulk, I have to be careful not to get by special one. Feels like true I grind arena, so that's what I feel like, or I've seen him trigger it. Okay. Okay, without proof, I do not believe that it's based off of our entire roster. I believe it is only based on the 3 champions that we put in there. And the part that I have never been too sure of is if masteries play a role. I can never remember if they do or do not. Because I believe it's base PI of our champions, aka the prestige of our champions, needing to be a certain amount. I believe that's what it is. Perhaps with synergies also calculating in there, but not masteries. But I do not know if that is true. Do not quote me on that. Alright. Luckily, this fight is just fine, too. Funny enough, even though this is like, you know, a very large PI difference, and you'd think, oh no, this is a deathmatch, I'm for sure dead here. It's not that bad to fight this. It's actually a much worse if you're throwing in a champion, like the PI difference is about 12k, right? It's much worse if you even have like a smaller gap, and let's say it is a 6k PI difference, but you're going from 4k up to 10k. You just don't have enough health to work with usually, or enough damage to work with. Not to mention the other reason why it's a lot easier now is they also made the AI profile in the arena more aggressive. It used to be so bad. Speaking of so bad, this damage is really bad. But it used to be so bad where the AI was just incredibly passive. And you just could not get them to throw a special 3 no matter what you... Or sorry, special 2 no matter what you did. And they would get to a special 3 and then that would be instant KO. Dude, I got kind of lucky. I didn't even check to see if he was awakened or not. If he was awakened, I would have taken a pretty big beating. Although Safeguard would have kicked in, that would have been alright. Alright, Hulk. Let's go, buddy. Trying to get some points. Almost tempted to intentionally eat a special one just because I don't think it would do much damage, but I want to see. But no, let's just get out of here. Right, how do you stay so youthful looking, Tom? Oh, God, Tom, why do you constantly try to butter me up, man? It works too, damn it. Thank you for saying that. I've been feeling really old. No, I'm just kidding. But if you want to look youthful, the answer is right here. Use your brain to buy a bald cap. Alright, what were those points? I didn't even see. Oh, wait, I could do a replay. I imagine the points were a little bit higher because of the opponent's PI. But what were they? Aha, okay. A little over 80k. All right. Okay, so it should no longer be Kang and Thanos. Yeah. All right, this is going to be the last match I do, and then I'm going to try to run some calculations. Okay. I think I am just going to count my 6 stars at about 75k PI. The original calculation for my rank 4s is a little bit inflated due to still not being on the infinite streak. Oh, jeez. I waited out the unstoppable, but I did not wait out the unblockable. Oh my god. Get away from me, dude. My 6-star rank 2s, they would be a little bit lower, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay to just say across the board, roughly 75 KI, especially when I turn recoils on. And then 7 stars, 100k across the board. That's going to be my estimate. I'm a little off, it's alright. BG used to sleep on Seaton's couch? Well, it wasn't his couch. I was in the basement of a shed. Let's not make it sound like, you know, I was a much better situation than what you're describing. But yeah. When he used to live in the shed, I did stay in the basement of said shed. And, you know, I mean, it was such a long time ago that at this point I kind of just want to put it past me and just forgive and forget and all that. But, jeez, that missed too, huh? But, yeah, the truth is, one day he up and freaking moved. Didn't even tell me. I mean, I go from living in the basement of that shed to suddenly not having a home. Pretty messed up. But I do forgive him. I do forgive him for it, you know. Whoa, wait, Doofus Puncher. You must have did this when I was focused on that last match. You, did some gifting, I see. Doofus Puncher, thank you very much. Enjoy your cocoon, jerk. So when is he get a cocoon now? Yeah, okay. Okay, dude. Take it easy. Alright, Doofus Puncher. Thank you for the 2 gifteds. It looks like they went to James Jones and Brian Morgan Davies. Dude, wait. There's a 3rd gifted. What in the hell? Who'd this one go to? Mr. Murph. Well, congrats to the 3 of you. Courtesy of 1 puncher of doofuses. No message either. Just coming in here like Santa Claus. Without saying a damn word. Throwing down some gifts. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. With another one. This one going to Witty Mac. Must be another cousin of Mac, like Country Mac. This one's Witty Mac. Later, Bald Man. All right, later, Clarissa. Okay. All right, so let's see now. Let's do a little bit of calculations. So, if I take my current 7-star roster, which I may be able to add to, and I say we got 15, 18 of these, they gave 100,000 points each. Bernie Mac? Bernie Mac, I don't know if he was related to Mac, but maybe. You might be right. Maybe the 2 actually were related. Okay. Sorry, where was I? Ah, yes. Okay, 18 times 100,000 points. So that's 1.8 million. I technically would be able to run them potentially 7 times. 2 per day plus a bonus rate before time's up. But realistically, I'm not going to do that. So at most, I'm going to say 6. So 6 times 1.8 million. That would be 10.8 mil. from 7 stars. It's not that much. Wait, did I do the math on this right? Yeah. Yeah, I did. It's not that much. I was hoping for a bit more. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 6 stars, they've got the old 5-star cooldown, right? Let me just double check that real quick. Okay, yeah. So potentially 3 a day. I'd really like to only do like 2 because 3 is going to be a little bit rough, but I'll do the calculations for 3. Oh, for this, I need to see how many 6 stars I have, though. I'm so confused as to what you're doing right now. You can 100% get White Tiger with your roster. Abby Doe, I don't, I'll be honest. I don't understand what you're confused by. I'm trying to figure out how many points I can get, man. It's pretty simple. If I played 24/7 or whatever, yeah, of course I could do it. But I'm trying to figure out with the time I have available if I could score enough points to get the champ. And if I can, okay, cool. And if I can't, then I'm not going to bother grinding. It's as simple as that. T-Pizzle, thank you very much for the buck. Say good luck and good night, my friend. All right, T-Pizzle, have a good one, dude. Have a good one. Look at how his finger springs off the scalp as if it's real. Oh my god. That's a good message. All right, T-Pizzle, have a good night, dude. All right, let me see here. So, 6 stars. Let's see. All right, where's the cutoff point? Whoa, whoa, whoa. A little laggy. Where's the cutoff point? Ghost is rank 2 still, right? No, rank 1. Okay. Well, I don't want to add the rank 1s, even though if need be, I could get the rank 1s in there. Rank 2. Rintra is also rank 2. Rank 2. Rank 2 for Hulky B. Rank 2 for Toad. Okay. So we'll say down through Toad. So how many in total is that? Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 200, 25, 30. You know what? Let me do it on this side. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 62. Okay. Am I making a mistake by calculating 75k even for these lower ones? Should be fine. Okay. Let's see. So 62 times 75,000 points. Okay, so that's 4.6 mil per round. That's a bit low, you guys. So I'm going to multiply this number by 9 for doing it 3 times a day. That's only, I'm going to say 42 million because it's 41 mil, 0.85, 41,850,000. So let's say 42 mil. So I would have to run 5 stars too. This is not good, you guys. This is not good at all, man. This is so much lower than I was expecting. This is really a lot lower than I was expecting. Oh, man. Let me see what... Hold on. Abidel. Let's see. Just trust me. Every new champ is gone for around the same amount. Yep, we've established that. So I was going to go 130 mil. 130 mil seems to be pretty safe. If you run your 6 stars and 7 stars twice a day with 1 bonus round, you'll get her. Maybe use a couple free boosts and you'll be fine. So this is why it's so important to crunch the numbers, Abido, because that is absolutely not even close. Not even remotely true. At least based off of going by just my my rank 2s. Maybe you're talking about digging into the rank 1s. But if I just go to my rank 2s, I'm going to end the grind with a little over 50 million points. Which is less than half of what I would need. Just for using my 7 stars and then 6 stars to rank 1. But Sanskrit, I used 90 out of my 120 rank 1s before I hit a death match. 90 out of the 120, okay. That's why I said it's us for your roster to grind for a new champ. It's a bit rough, Dab. You're right, it is a bit rough. Did you just buy Paragons? What's the percent chance for Paragons? Ooh, I didn't know that this guy was in here right now. I do want a werewolf. Okay, well, let's do this then. I'm gonna restart my game because God, I played 15 matches and my game is lagging like crazy. That's neat. Uh-oh, we're supposed to slowly rank 2 all our 6 stars in case 7-star arenas comes out. I mean, 7-star arenas aren't here, Yanach. I mean, you can't grind for them, but if you want to avoid death matches, but maybe you're only talking about going beyond milestones. All right, let me play a couple of more matches just to really make sure I don't hit a death match with my high champs, and then I'll throw in some rank 1s and see what those scores are like. Oh man, you guys, I will say though, that is significantly worse than I thought. Like, I'm not really I don't know what the right way to say this is. I'm fine with the scores being what they are to get the champs, because I still feel like it's pretty reasonable for, like, you know, end game players to chase down these champs. And if you're not an end game player, it's okay. You don't need these champs. So I still think it's like a somewhat reasonable amount of effort needed to get these things. And if I'm unable to do it, then that's okay. Unable to, like, do it with it, like I said, if I feel like playing, you know, all day, every day, sure, I could, for, you know, 100% I would get it. But if I'm unable to do it in, like, a reasonable amount of time, I'm also okay with just saying, well, that's all right too. Steatic with the 5. Thank you very much. Saying, BG, you've fallen off on the arena grind. I don't think you can do what you did to put up for Deadpool. Well, Deadpool was a special case. Deadpool wasn't even the arena. Deadpool was dueling. You could get some points from the arena, but I was just refreshing duels. That was a completely different situation. But yeah, absolutely falling off the arena grind. There's no doubt about that. It was an intentional fall off. Intentional drop off. I literally drink every night and usually miss a round or underperform by a lot in each 3-day period and get every champ. Scores have come down so much. Worst case scenario, you get a bunch of gold. Abdo, your roster... Let me see something here. Oh, is your... I can't even spell your whole name here. All right, I'm sorry. This was too much. It's Excelsior Abdo, I think, right? Let me just pull up through Alliance. I'm sorry. I can't resist taking jabs. What is the... Is it... Is it this? What is the tag? Ah, yeah, here we go. No. Battlegrounds only? This isn't it, is it? What's the name of it? Or what's the tag? It's BG's OnlyFans, right? We're friends, Dingus? Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Okay. I hate to give you a compliment right now, but I'm going to. Your roster is very, very strong. It is very, very strong. Okay, it is Excelsior Abdo. That's what I thought. This is what I... Can you search? You can't search the leaderboard this way, can you? This is what I wanted to do. Oh, Abdo, where are you at in terms of the total summoner rating leaderboard? Dude, Doofus Puncher sent it over $5 whole. Like, that's the super chat. The super chat says $5 whole. Doofus Puncher, thank you very much for the $5. Not even partial. Dang, not even partial dollars. The $5 whole. Thank you very much, dude. Oh, like 400s or something, but that's not the point. That's not your point, but it's a point that I'm about to make, which is to say that your experience is going to be different than many other people's experience. You have to keep that in mind, dude. You are in the top 1% of players, dude. It's a very different experience for you. I'm still in a top, like, fairly high percent of players with my account, so it's still totally within reach and stuff. But yours is like a completely different level compared to mine. You have 50% higher base hero rating. It's a lot. All right, hold on. Let me go back here. I'm gonna do one more round, and then I want to throw in my my rank ones. I'm undefeated against Abdo and friendlies, and I don't remember any of it. Doofus Puncher, you're a god. Oh man. Brian, I'm not going for any more arena champs, but I tell you what, I'll go for White Tiger if you do. I believe in you. You make me want to go for it even less by saying that. I appreciate that you believe in me. But if you don't want to grind more arena champs, then I support your decision to not grind more arena champs. I don't want to rope you into an arena grind that you don't want to do. Steatic set it over to the Bucks today. I mean, BG would have to open every champ he could and get as many 6 stars to rank too. Perhaps. I want to see if that's even enough. Or if necessary, you know. If necessary, if enough. Both. Steatic, thank you for another buck. How the heck does someone have 10 mil rating? They're very strong. I'm talking about in real life. They could bench press at least 2 boxes of oranges. Which no one knows how much oranges weigh. Think about it. Do you know how much an orange weighs? How about a box full? How about 2 boxfuls? Nope, you don't know. Bring an AA against the Bleed Immune? Yeah, it was a 21-second fight. It's arena. Okay. Crud. What were those numbers? Okay, so that was still about 75k. Cool. Now, let's grab the rank 1s. Or, yeah, let's grab the... Well, let me grab the low rank 2s first, and then we'll do a rank 1. So low rank 2 would be Hulky Bee, Toad, and... Yeah, we'll throw Venom in there. Okay, so low rank 2. Yeah, a little under 75k. So, yeah, still 75k is a good estimate. And we can even keep that estimate for the rank 1s, I suppose, but I'll play around just in case. Could have been 10 seconds. I mean, you're not wrong, I guess. Could have been. With recoils. I think without recoils, the best I was looking at was probably 15. Alright. Let me see here. Alan, thank you very much for the 5 saying. Onto the 8.3 part of the Deathless Guillotine thing and got my 2 King group pieces so far. Nice, dude. I am right behind you. I've got the King group pieces myself, and I need to do that 8.3 challenge. Good luck, dude. Can't be too hard, but also it seems like it's a little bit of a challenge, so yeah. Good luck to you. Hopefully you've got an appropriately ranked champ or two to help you get through it. Did not mean to parry there. Please use your special. Thank you. Okay, bud. You didn't need to throw that. Okay. So, yeah. Round that up to 75k. No problem. Since we're rounding others down. Alright, let's see. Keep in mind also, Abdo, you've got Arena Express, which I'm assuming you're using, right? I think you got Arena Express? Do you have Arena Express? Okay, I could go at the top of my rank 1s, but I actually want to go maybe somewhere in the middle. I'll say like Hulk. Yondu. Actually, I want to play Vulture. I'll go Black Panther as well. Okay, so that's somewhere in the middle because there's still quite a few rank 1s below. Still a lot of rank 1s below, but some of these are like not even leveled up. All of these, I believe every single one of these is 125. Just doing a quick double check. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so not a death match. Cool. Man, there's so many champs in this game. It does take a while to go through all of the 6 stars. Which is also what I was hoping to avoid if I was going to be running them 3 times a day. I don't know. When I stopped grinding Arena, I was... What was I putting up? Like, what was the last score I put up in the Arena for a champion? I don't even know. Well, yeah, that does make it more painful for you, but Arena Express only saves about 15 minutes for the full roster. Obviously adds up over 3 days, but you could still do it. $15 for the whole roster. What's the whole roster? 6 stars and 7 stars? I think it's more than 15 minutes, isn't it? Should be more than 15 minutes. Not a ton more, maybe, but I do think it's more than that. Actually, you being free to play with no Arena Express and me free to play with Arena Express would make for a good comparison video. I don't know that it would. Even if we were both free to play, our roster is so different that we're comparing apples and oranges here. Okay. Oh, crud. What was the point total from that? Was not paying attention. Already back to Arena autopilot mode. Let's see. So that's quite a bit lower than 75k. I was comfortable rounding up, you know, like 70k up to 75. Because when I threw in my higher champs, it'd be a little bit over. Like, here, I'm not even... Oh, whoops, I didn't need to back out. I'm not even going to run this team, but I'll just put them in to see what this would give. Yeah, so even this is... Oh, whoops, it's still on the replay. Whoops, my bad. So, these champs right here, my rank 3s, this is after the 3x multiplier. This is basically 75k. But again, I'm not running recoils at the moment, so... Oh, yikes, man. Here's what I would like to do. I'd like to separate my rank 1s. I'll still round the ranked 2s up to 75k, I guess. Even then, we're getting into dicey territory now. But let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Let's just say 140. Well, I'll do 141, whatever. 141, and let's say 65k for the 141 there. Hang on, just making some notes. Okay. 65k. Bust out the old calculator. God. Okay, 65k times 141. That is about 9 million. It's 9,165,000, but I'm actually going to round that down to 9 mil. So 9 million. Well, I'll just leave the number in the calculator, so that's fine. 9 million times 6. Or no. It wasn't 6. It was 9, I guess. Wait. Am I doing this right? Something feels off from what I'm doing right now. How many champs did I have at rank 2 or higher? Did I miscount these? Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, 63. Okay, so it's just that I have so few at rank 3 compared with... Okay. Dude, this Hyperion's PI is so low. I would have never guessed that he's rank 2. He's rank 2 level 14, and his PI is 8,400. Holy hell. That's crazy. I'm just double checking here. So 63 times 75 thousand. That was the 4.725 mil number. Times 9. Okay, so that was correct. About 42 mil. Okay, and then the other number was 9 million times 9. So that's 81 million points. So In total, that is about 130 mil. If I took the 10.8 million from running my 7 stars twice a day times 3 days, the 42 million from running like my rank 1 through 3, or I'm sorry, my rank 5 through 3 champs, through 2 actually, 5 through 2. And then my rank 1 champs are about 81 mil. So altogether, that is pretty much right on 130 mil. But I was really hoping to get away with, please read chat. Okay, let me read chat. PG, you can filter by rank. We'll give you the number too. I forgot it tells you the number. Yeah, I didn't have to count. Whoops. PG unleveled rank ones will give you death matches. Yeah, 100%. I know that. PG, you can filter by rank. Sanskrit, thank you for the 32 months. We'll tell you how many you have. Yeah, my bad. I forgot about that. Is that the only thing for the read chat that I missed? I will have to read all of them. Did totally forget about this. That was a waste of counting. At least I counted correctly, right? Even leveled up, I still get death matches. So what I would need to do, I mean, I could afford, or I could avoid the death matches by just throwing in 2 rank 1s and 1 rank 2 or higher. I'm pretty sure. So I would bet money that BG doesn't get White Tiger as a result of the checks both ways and whispers arena cheaters. Maybe. Give him a gem and rank him up. Hyperion, I really need to, dude. I absolutely need to. Take less time to grind than it is to calculate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We calculated it. Didn't take that long. Okay. Open Discord. You're calling me on Discord? You don't even use Discord, I thought. Oh, it just ended the call. Alright, what? Oh my god. Alright, what is this guy calling about? Hello?
Hello. How you doing?
What's up?
All right, so can we just talk about this more clearly than via text just real quick before you end your stream, please?
No. Good night. No, I'm just kidding. Sure. Yeah. What?
I'm just here to read super chats. Doofus Puncher sending over $10 saying, I'm actually curious if I've ever had a game relevant super chat. I am a troll. Thank you very much, Doofus Puncher. So
He said,
yeah, no,
am
okay.
I a troll? I am a troll.
Well, sorry, I've been drinking.
It's okay. Doofus Puncher,
okay.
Thank you very much. Have you ever had a game relevant super chat? Doofus Puncher, this is part of the game, buddy. The community is part of the game, so all your super chats are relevant.
Community is the best part of the game.
I don't consider you a troll.
Doofus Puncher is the main bouncer at the Intoxicated Gamer Lounge, actually.
Oh.
So,
really?
That's a true story. He's our only VIP member of the Intoxicated Gamer Lounge too. So
dang, okay.
only ever. Yeah, it's
that's what you.
Actually,
that's what the privileges you get for being VIP. You get to be a bouncer.
Well, I mean, he punches doofuses. That's his job. So,
oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
He lets people in and out and so forth. But that's the only reason you now have the gifted memberships is because of me explaining to you that you need to have different membership levels so that you can have that on. Which I know because partially of Doofus Puncher. Doofus Puncher is the man. So, anyways, if we can focus on the arena grind here. Did you not say you could put up like 40 million points a day, right?
Yes. What?
You said you could put up 40 million points a day.
When did I say that?
You said it was like 40.5 million, I don't know, like 15 minutes ago.
So here's the breakdown.
That was your calculation.
Well, here's the breakdown. My 10-star champions. God. I've also been drinking. It's just water, but not enough of it apparently.
Water.
So, listen, here's the calculations. My 7-star champions, if I run them twice a day, I'm not counting the bonus round right before the arena ends or something like that. Let's just assume I run them twice a day. That is 10.8 million points across all 3 days, all 6 rounds. The 40 million number you're talking about is I calculated my 6-star champions, rank 2 and above. I have 63 of them. And if I run them 3 rounds a day, so 9 rounds in total, that's 42 million points from like their entire contribution to that round of the arena. So it's not 42 million a day from that, it's 42 million total across all 3 days. Then it's 81 million from the 6-star rank ones, which, yeah, if you average them out, it does come out to about like 43, 44 million a day is what I would get out of them if I ran every single one of those champs, hit all of the refresh times and stuff. Then yes.
Can you go to your 7-star champions real quick? Can you filter by these things that actually exist in the game? And how many 7-star champions do you just have, period?
I have oh whoops, I need to change the rank. I have 18 though. Hang on.
Okay. All right. Now go to your 6-star champions and filter by, well, just go to the 6-star champions and filter how many you have.
204.
Okay. So basically what happens is on day 1, if you're doing your arena grind properly, you get in your champions 2 times through the full 6-star and 7-star champions. Last I know, you can still get in all of your rank 4 and above 5-star champions, and they won't trigger death matches. Last I knew you could get in rank 3 champions, but it's been a couple months, right? So maybe you can't do that anymore.
It's miserable though.
Yeah, of course it is. You're talking about arena grinding. It's always miserable. But if you can do that, and you really want this champion, and you can spend 6 to 8 hours a day doing this, like a full-time job, then you can put up 40 million points, or say at worst case scenario, you put up like 30, 35 million on the first day. The second day, you can get through your 6 stars and just your 6 stars, not your 7 stars because of the cooldown times. But you can get through the 6 stars 3 times in that second day. Second day, you can get through your 6 stars 3 times in the third day, and then you can wake up early, a couple hours, like 8 a.m. before it ends, and get them through one more time. That will easily get you to 120 million to 130 million points, and you will get the champion because no champion lately has gone over that amount. Like this is not a thing that is easy to do if you are sane and have a life. But if you really want the champion and you can put in 6 to 8 hours a day for 3 days, for the first time in, I'm saying, what, 2 years? When was the last time you went for champion? You can easily do that. And if you want to do that, I will challenge you to do that, where I will go with you and I will stream every single arena match that I do. So I'll stream twice a day. You don't have to do that, but I'll stream every single round I play. I realize I have a bigger roster than you, and I have Arena Express, which does make a difference, but I'll stream every round I play, 2 streams a day for those 3 days, to challenge you to get this champion, because I believe in you. Because you are one of the people, Brian, and I'm a man of the people. So I'm here to support you. If your dream is to get that white tiger, you can do it.
Okay.
But it's gonna suck.
Now, this was a really nice speech that you gave. I have one question.
Okay.
Was there supposed to be any part of that I didn't already know? This is all the stuff that we just
this whole time. No, you spent 2 hours calculating your points that you could get instead of actually just getting units you could have gotten in this stream. Like you got through, like, would you get through 20 rounds in 2 hours? You could have gotten through 40 rounds. You could have gotten all of the milestones by this.
I know I could have.
You could have spent
I know I could
How many
have.
crystals? How many crystals do you have that you could open up to get some boosts? You haven't gone for a champion in 2 years. Open up some crystals and use some boosts. You don't even have to refresh. You don't have to spend units to do that. You just use the boosts.
I really like the way you're saying boost right now. It sounds like
Oh,
a Street Fighter 2, like Sonic Boom or something, you know. Use the boosts.
I'm just saying, like, if you can put up roughly 18 to 20 million points a day, and then you do one extra round, or sorry, per round, so you put up like roughly 35 to 40 million points a day, and you can do one more round, you can easily get the champion. It's just a matter of it takes a lot of time because arena grinding sucks, and that's how it is. But I believe in you. You can do it. Also, are you gonna watch that new Snoop Dogg movie about him teaching young kids how to play football? Because it looks like Mighty Ducks or Sandlot or something that's right up your alley.
Dude, I really thought you were gonna say karate because I hadn't heard about that, and I was like, is he really gonna be teaching the kids karate? Because I would have watched it for that, but football, nah.
Oh, it looks like totally like Mighty Ducks kind of a movie. So
I
it
mean,
looks like
it's
totally up your alley.
Wait. Is it a movie or a reality show?
I'm pretty sure. No, it's a movie. It's like
Oh.
a movie with a comedian. It's on Amazon, I think. I think
Oh,
it's out
maybe.
now. I was thinking about watching it tonight.
Maybe I'd watch that then. That
Yeah,
sounds
it looks like
it'd
a
be kinda
comedy.
funny.
It looks like a comedy with Snoop Dogg teaching little kids about football and stuff.
Okay, I mean that sounds pretty funny. Okay, all right,
Yeah,
maybe
it seems like it's-
maybe I'll watch
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but if you want to do this, I will be there with you. I will grind with you. I will. I make this challenge to you. We will get White Tiger together. I don't know why, but like, I mean, she seems cool.
I really appreciate this, but here's the thing. I don't necessarily need someone to hold my hand in the arena. That's not the problem. The problem is I was really hoping that I had the roster to get this in 2 rounds a day and not 3. I have the roster to get it done in 3. That's what we just spent this time figuring out. I could do
There's
that.
only one way to find out.
No, there's 2 ways to find out, and we did one of them. And I cannot get it done in 2 rounds a day. It has to be 3. And it has to be 3 every day, not 3 just one of the days. It has to be 3 every single day, which means...
In fairness, your 3 rounds are shorter than mine because you have fewer champions to go through.
This is true, but it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, it's terrible. Arena grinding is terrible. But think of all the golden units you'll get. And I mean, you seem like
Think
you're
of all
really
the gold.
short on
Do you
gold.
see my gold?
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna? Hey, man, at least we can spend gold on raids tickets or. Oh no, never mind. Sorry. Look at this, guys. So Brian, as a free-to-play player, and has 123 million gold. Me, also being F to P, I only have like 200 million gold. Not that far off.
Hold on, let me see something here. I'm just curious. PvP fights won 475k. I'm really curious if you've caught up to me or surpassed me at this point. Let's see.
Well, I did get everyone from I had like that 10 million almost BC chip opening earlier, and like this year it's
Yeah, you still don't have me. 424. So
close. Okay.
I've got some experience. The only thing that I needed to know was about how many points I can get from each champion in the arena, and I needed to just double check their refresh times, which I did, and what the death matches were, which we figured out. So I know all the stuff. Arena's not that complicated. I got it. It's just it's about the time invested. That's always what it comes down to.
Like I said, 6 to 8 hours.
And I mean that part we didn't calculate, but I can kind of estimate that right now. So if we combine, or let's just say just 6 stars. I'll even say the 7 stars. I have so few of those. Those are free, even though time doesn't work that way. But let's say the 6 stars here.
It's the 6 rounds of 7 stars. That's not bad. That's like 15 minutes.
Those won't be bad. I agree. But the 6 stars here, it's gonna take a while to get through. So it's 68 rounds each time I want to play them. I have even teams at the moment. That's nice. 68 rounds, and we're not even talking about going into 5 stars, which I would maybe have to do, but God. If that happens, oh man. 68 rounds, and let's say on average it's 2 minutes a round, even though technically could get it down to like 1.5 or whatever, but just with other stuff
If you're reading
going
chat,
on
especially if
during the
you're doing it on-
grinds
yeah.
and stuff like that. So we'll just round it up to 2 minutes. So it's 136 minutes. Yeah, 136 minutes, so a little over 2 hours each time throughout the day. So we're talking a
6
tad
to 8
over
hours.
6 hours per day.
And waking up early on the last day.
Well, not even the last. I'm not even adding that for the calculations.
You got it. If you don't hit that, you might not get the champion though. Like you got to include that. It doesn't matter. You're an insomniac and you don't sleep very well anyways, so it's okay if you wake up early.
Thank you
I mean, like,
for
if your sleep's-
deciding my life for me. What the hell, man?
If your sleep sucks anyways, then waking up early one day out of your life is not going to matter that much. You know, it's fine. You'll be fine.
First off, I'm usually up at that time anyway. It's not that it's waking up early. It's just...
See, there you go. It's even easier.
Oh my god. Doofus Puncher, thank you for the 20. Just saying unapologetically. Thank you very much, Doofus Puncher. You also said numbers. I agree. Wait, you sent over $1 before. Oh, whoops. Saying I remember now I super chatted BG a ghost joke. Oh, no one would say boo when I got Thronebreaker. Okay, well that I don't remember that, but let me tell you, I still don't appreciate it. Even the jokes that I don't remember, still boo them.
I boo other people sending me terrible jokes and tell them to take a lap in your honor. I will say though, I have actually saved at this point hundreds of dad jokes off of Instagram that I'm going to unleash upon you on some point if you
Why?
don't do this grind.
No, dude,
Yep.
you can't threaten me to do a grind.
I'm just trying to help you out, man. It's for your own good. You want this champion. You need this champion.
Okay. I don't need this champion. I do want this champion, but I don't need this champion. No one needs... Because the other option is this. If I don't get the champion this way, it's not, oh no, I can never ever play this champion ever. It's, okay, when she hits the basic, I'll try to open crystals. Oh, I do have a 7-star I could open. Look at that.
Got it, laser. Okay, the only other point I was going to make was that you do need to level up your 6-star champions to not get the death matches. Like 100%.
Totally.
You will definitely get death matches if you don't do that.
Yeah. That I'm aware of, and it will take a lot of ISO, but since it's just one rank and the lowest rank, I'm pretty sure I can level up the 6 stars that are
they don't need to
unleveled.
be ranked up. They can just, or whatever the definition is, they just need to be,
Yeah. I could take them to
whatever.
25.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
For sure.
I don't have that many that aren't leveled, so it's fine.
It is a significant difference though, because I do think that for just the amount of champions that we have, I do think it's at least, I think like 30 or so to get through. Like it's a pretty decent amount that I do have of leveled over you, so it is fair. But I'm here for you either way. I want to encourage you to do stupid things in a video game because the people will enjoy it. And I'm here for the people.
Listen, I do stupid stuff all the time. I don't even care if
noticed.
anybody's looking. I just like doing stupid things.
I've noticed.
But there still has to be the right balance of those stupid things, and yeah, that's what I'm considering. That's all.
All right, well, I'm challenging. Yeah, tell you what, Brian, if you get White Tiger from the arena, I will buy you a full 30-pound bag of beans from Costco the next time I'm there. And I will drop it off on your doorstep in the same space where I dropped off the money you tried to give me for giving you a ride to the airport.
First off, that bag of beans, I would appreciate it, but that bag of beans from Costco is like $3, all right? It's a
Costco lately. You know, inflation.
Okay, $4. All right. Well, I will be considering things. Thank you for the talk. I'm gonna go because it's getting late.
Have a good night. Bye. Bye,
All
Chad.
right. Later, dude. Okay. Mustafa with the 20 loonies as well, saying, BG, how come you have a rank 5 stealth Spidey? Don't look at that. Shame. I can tell you're very stealthy with your love for stealthy. No. Here's the thing. All right, fine. You know what? We'll talk about it for a second. I grinded for this champion, okay? I grinded for this champion in the arena. You know why? Because at one point in time, Stealth Spidey was actually top 5 prestige. Some people might forget that, but he was actually top 5 prestige, and I did whatever the hell I could as a free-to-play player to keep up with prestige, even if whatever you could do as free is never enough. It was impossible. But I still did whatever I could, even if that meant grinding for a champion that I despise. I also hoped that they were going to be better. And even though I hate the champ, there is some cool stuff that he can do. But I never really did those cool things because I just hated him so much that I just didn't care. I was going to potentially use him as like a thing counter because there weren't that many thing counters at the time outside of just playing around his mechanics the normal way. But, you know, sometimes when doing that, once other nodes are involved, things get dicey and out of hand very quickly. And Thing was a very high threat at the time. So that's why I grinded for this guy. Do I regret it? Absolutely. It's the only grind I've ever regretted just because I hate Stealthy that much. No, I still don't even regret it, but I do hate him. Wait, continuing the threat, because the other option is this. Bunch of not good stuff. Doofus Puncher. Don't do that, man. Jacob, thank you for the buck, saying hypothetically, obviously, but yeah, wait, what is... Oh, this. If BG opens the incursion, loyalty, and basic 7-star, that's one more team. How many points is that? It's, well, 300,000 points times 6. So, not that much is the answer. It's not that many extra points. It's under 2 million points. That's what I would get. Jacob, thank you very much for the buck. And yeah, that's if there's no dupes in there, which there's a decent chance that there wouldn't be dupes out of all 3 of those. I think it's above 50% chance that it would be new on all those. Maybe. Okay, you guys, it's pretty late though. I need to wrap things up here. I need to end this stream. I gotta go. I needed to go 30 minutes ago, but the testing at Abbey Doe, and yes, we're out of here right now though. Before I go though, shout out to Mustafa for being tonight's biggest D, dude. You were on a mission, and the D is yours. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you to everyone else too. There was a lot of generous super chats tonight. Thank you guys. And we'll see about this grind. At least now I know what my roster is capable of, and we'll see. It's a pretty significant time commitment at the moment for me. So we'll see. Okay. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Night, everybody.